Hatching Adopt-Me eggs in real life. This is an Aussie egg. And this is my friend bidding to go and purchase an emu egg. That is right, an actual emu egg. Adopt-Me has their own emu pet, which players can go and get from the Aussie egg. So today we're going to be going and doing a comparison of a real egg versus an Adopt-Me egg. And wow, this egg sold for a lot of money compared to the one in Adopt-Me. That's right, the real egg sold for $250. The Aussie egg in Adopt-Me only costs $750. However, it's no longer obtainable and is a pretty old rare egg, which means hatching this is actually kind of very expensive. Not quite as expensive as my friend's egg though. The first step to hatching a real egg is going and getting the machinery for it, and this is some of the equipment that you need to hatch an emu. And then comes the egg. That's kind of an important part. So what does an emu egg look like? I'm kind of intrigued. Does it look like the Aussie egg? It's well packaged. Inside of that bubble wrap is an actual animal, okay. I'm actually surprised that it's that big. That is quite large, but then again, emus are like the world's biggest bird, so logically it would make sense. So this guy purchased 2 eggs, which means 2 emus. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, we're gonna have a cute, adorable emu by the end of the video. At the same time, we're gonna be hatching the egg in Adopt-Me to do a comparison, to find out what I'll get from the Aussie egg, and to find out if his emu hatches. I'm also giving away whatever I hatch in the Aussie egg to someone who guesses it correctly. So comment down below what you think I'll hatch for a chance to win the pet for free. There are 2 different eggs, one weighs 630 grams and the other weighs 605 grams. Now this is interesting as the weight actually changes as the animal grows. Within 1 week, egg 1 had lost 2% of its weight, meaning 10 grams had just vanished, which doesn't sound like a promising sign. And it was exactly the same for egg 2. It also lost 2% of its weight. After week 3, both eggs lost 5% of their weight, meaning they have both lost 30 grams. But what is great news is that my pet in the game needs a shower. So we've purchased a lovely pink one and we will go and do the first stage of hatching my Aussie egg in Adopt-Me. The Aussie egg is clean, and just like so, we have completed the first stage of hatching our egg. These eggs have been in an incubator for 7 weeks. And finally, we're starting to see this thing actually start to open, which means, great news, the eggs have actually begun to hatch. So by the end of this video, we'll be seeing a baby emu. And we'll also be seeing whatever we hatch from the Aussie egg in the game. This means that we need to go and do our next task, which is by heading over to the hospital, and that will go and cure my pet's illness. Alongside give me $15. Now what we're rooting for is an emu. If we hatch an emu, then I'd actually be amazed. But then again, if I am to hatch anything such as a turtle or a kangaroo, then I would also be extremely excited, as those things are also extremely rare. So let's heal myself and the Aussie egg, and now we have only 1 task left to go and hatch the Aussie egg. Meanwhile, the actual emu eggs have started to hatch. When an egg starts to hatch, it will slowly crack its way out, which takes a long time, and there's the little cute beak. It's a lot of effort, it's a lot of energy that it needs to go and do to go and crack out of an egg. I can't believe that this person literally just bought an egg off of eBay, put it in this little heat thing, and now it's alive. That's literally all they had to do. Don't try this at home. This is a trained professional. Obviously they know what they're doing, but wow, what is going on? This hatching has taken over 50 days compared to the version in Adopt-Me, which takes 10 minutes. So, you know, at least one's real, and this is gonna be hopefully adorable. Look at it. It's alive. That's kind of crazy that's just hatched out of an egg that's this big. What is going on? This is fun. I kind of want to hatch one now. But you know, I don't know enough, and what would I do with the emu afterwards? Okay, Alright, so it's hatched. And oh my word, it's adorable. No way. That is actually adorable. Oh no way, look how cute that thing is. That's so adorable. No way. Day 54, one day after the hatch. Oh, it's massive. How did it get so big already? I knew emus were big birds, but look how big that bird is. Day 55, 2 days after hatching it. Oh no, the other egg. Unfortunately, sometimes they don't hatch. It's just wildlife, not all of them hatch, so I guess there's not always hope. That's actually really sad, so I guess the other emu didn't quite make it. But it's time to hatch this Aussie egg and see what I hatch in the game. This is a big moment because these eggs are really rare and really hard to get your hands on. So hatching this is kind of crazy to see. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but whatever it is, I hope it's good. And what did we get? Oh no way. We hatched the emu? Are you kidding me? I actually just hatched it. We just hatched one in real life, and we hatched one in the game. Wow. I wish that this isn't fake. I just only hatched one. Wow, I'll prove it to you. I don't have any more Aussie eggs. I started off with 7. We hatched one, and we actually hatched the emu. This isn't clickbait. We genuinely hatched the emu. So apparently looking after an emu is pretty difficult, and you're not supposed to go and raise them on their own, which is why the guy who hatched it purchased the 2 eggs. Unfortunately, we saw that one of them didn't quite make it, which means that he's going and looking for another emu. I hope you guys found this video somewhat informative and have learned the process of an animal. Shout out to White House on the Hill for letting me react to their video. Sometimes it's not about hatching the legendaries, it's about hatching the pets that you'll remember. If you're a fan of my content, you can go and purchase my merchandise at my website called madebycookie.com. We sell phone cases, embroidered hats, mouse pads, and also clothing. Or to support me for free, follow me on Instagram at MattyAJP. Click this video here to find out how I got a famous Adopt Me Roblox YouTuber's golden play button.